What is going on, Stealth Army? Welcome back to another Minecraft video today. Today we're going to be talking about a feature we haven't really discussed in quite some time. In fact, I don't think too many people have talked about this in a while, and it's archaeology. What exactly is happening with archaeology? Can we still expect this amazing update, as well as the possibility of it being in the wild update? So today it's all about archaeology, or as my homie Oraf likes to say, Archie. So as always, I want to say thank you guys for the support. It really means a lot to me. So if you haven't already, please consider joining the Stealth Army by clicking that subscribe button. So you know the routine, you know the drill. Let's get straight into the video. So archaeology, we saw a little bit last year during Minecraft Live, and I think that really brought out a lot of curiosity and ultimately a lot of passion from the community. People were just naturally invested in something they've never seen before, something that could literally change the entire game and how we interact in our environment. People just really enjoyed what they saw, from the brush tool to the fragments or the shards to being able to craft something that represented where you came from, your adventures. That's amazing. And the story that it adds, the lore. Where did these sites come from? Did villagers used to live here? Or if not villagers, who? As a community, we could easily go on and on forever about the mystery surrounding archaeology and the questions that we have. In fact, it's almost identical to the Deep Dark and Warden. Although they did remove it from the Caves and Cliffs update, we do know for sure that that is coming to 1.19. But I guess my point is that when they decided to remove both of those features from the Caves and Cliffs update, a lot of excitement was removed as well, a lot of hype. A lot of people just weren't as excited for the Caves and Cliffs update. And I don't want people to misinterpret what I'm saying. I know Mojang's been working extremely hard on both Part 1 and Part 2 of the Caves and Cliffs update, and I enjoy both of them. I think the world generation, the mountains, and the caves are just stunning. They're beautiful, and I believe they exceeded expectations. But the magic is gone. I think we can all agree that the magic is mostly gone from the Caves and Cliffs update. But do not fear, because we are still getting archaeology. That's right, archaeology is still actually coming to Minecraft. The only issue is we don't know for sure when. We don't know if it's going to be in the wild update. We don't know if it's going to be in the update after the wild update. But we are still getting the archaeology features, which is amazing. In fact, Uraf tweeted this out September 12th. I'm really excited to get back to all the Archie things as soon as I can. But for now, we have to focus on 1.18 and all of the awesome things that come with it. I promise to update all of you about the new Archie things as soon as I can. So shout out to the homie Uraf for just keeping us posted and updated on archaeology. I love the guy to death, and you can just tell that he's really passionate about this. And I'm sure he gets tweeted at like every minute about archaeology, but that only highlights how passionate people are about this feature that we literally saw a year ago. It's been that long, right? So it's been a long time since we've seen archaeology or really been updated about what's going on with it, but at least we know it is for sure coming. Fingers crossed that it is going to be in the wild update, because the wild update is all about immersion. It's all about making the biomes feel more alive. And even Mojang said that the latest update celebrates the wilderness of Minecraft's overworld by making exploring, interacting with, and living in the wilderness an even more beautiful, immersive, and varied experience. So that clearly shows you the direction that Mojang's taking this next major update. Now, will that include archaeology? Nobody truly knows. I'm not going to clickbait this video and be like, yo, archaeology is coming to 1.19. Archaeology is coming to the wild update. That's something that you can easily assume if you would like to, but as of right now, nobody has for sure said that we're getting archaeology in the wild update. All we know is that we are getting it eventually. Same with the desert update. Same with the savannah, as well as all of these other features. Like, we don't know exactly when they are coming. All we know is that they are coming eventually. But honestly, one of the reasons why I love Minecraft so much is because of the developers, the team that works on the game itself. And they do a great job of communicating, of keeping us updated with features that they're working on or they plan on working on, similar with what King B Dogs has been doing with the Deep Dark and the Warden. Of course, there's a lot of secrets, but he does answer a ton of questions. He does listen to the community, listen to feedback, and just keep us updated. And I'm sure Uraf will do the same thing once he begins working on archaeology after 1.18. I imagine a lot of developers will begin working on 1.19 after 1.18 is released, but as of right now, clearly Mojang's main focus is releasing 1.18 Part 2 of the Caves and Cliffs update, so we probably won't be updated about archaeology until well after 1.18. But we actually learned a little bit more about archaeology during the week of Minecraft Live. So a little bit more context. This was before the mob vote, this was before Minecraft Live itself, and this was the question by Rebel JC. Could we possibly find ancient oxidized copper golems while exploring that we could bring back to life? And Uraf replied by saying, this isn't decided, so no promises, but if it wins, I'm super excited for the connections it might have with Archie, when Archie is added further in the future. So this is from several weeks ago, and the copper golem did not win Minecraft Live, so we don't know for sure if it's going to be implemented in the archaeology update, but clearly that's something that Uraf is thinking about right now, what to include in the archaeology update whenever we do get this update, and the ties and connections it could have to current mobs and future mobs that we don't have, especially the copper golem, if that's something we might see in the future. I mean, as of right now, all we truly know about the copper golem is that it went back into the vault. This mysterious vault full of ideas that, if it fits what they're working on, if they could see it in the update or a feature that they're currently working on, they'll include it. So the Archeology is in that vault, same with the Moo Bloom. These aren't announced features, I mean, these aren't features that are guaranteed to come, but that's always a good sign when developers are talking about ways to incorporate it in features that they're working on. And the popularity, you got to consider that the copper golem was extremely popular. It still is. A lot of people wanted to see the copper golem win Minecraft Live, and it just fits archaeology. It suits what they're trying to do with the entire update. It's an ancient type of golem. Nobody really knows where it came from. All we know is that we can craft it with copper, and it will press a lot of buttons. But I don't want you guys to assume that the copper golem is 100% coming. All I'm saying is that it does suit the archaeology update. It does fit what they're trying to aim for in terms of the wild update as well, and just giving another use for copper. So compared to the Moo Bloom and the Archeology, I would say the copper golem has a higher chance of coming in the wild update or an update after that. But it wasn't just Twitter, right? Uraf actually went on Reddit to discuss the mobs like the copper golem and archaeology during the week of Minecraft Live. He provided new information about the allay, about the glare, as well as the copper golem, as well as discussed unknown information. And in this section, he said, whether it may generate in any oxidation state in any existing or new structures, although there are thoughts about potentially connecting it to the archaeology feature, which was postponed from Caves and Cliffs. So another example of Uraf connecting archaeology and the copper golem, or in this case, 1.19 and archaeology. So really exciting to think about the possibilities in terms of the connections it will have to the copper golem or even villagers, right? A lot of possibilities, a lot of things to ponder. What are some features you would like to see in this update whenever we do get it? I would love to see new fossil types like dinosaur fossils, possibly fossils related to the Ender Dragon or the End, and other mobs that are currently in Minecraft. So thank you guys again. As always, hashtag that stealth army, and I'll catch you all in the next video. So take care. Peace.